Hello everyone, I am Himanshu Sharma. Today we are going to talk about a chapter called as trigonometric equation. But before I go forward for trigonometric equation, I will like to make it clear that while teaching this chapter, I will assume that you have a complete knowledge of trigonometric functions, ratios, and identities. That means you know the graphs, the definition, domain, range, and different formulations like sum to product, product to sum formulas, or say a multiple angle formula, some multiple angle formulas, optimization, or the greatest or least value of the expression. These type of questions you have already done. Okay, because these all things will come into very handy while solving the question. It's a very small chapter, but it's a very application based chapter. We will be taking one by one about this thing. The first thing I want to discuss is what is the basic difference between identity and equation. Okay, so let's go to the whiteboard for the timing. Okay, so in trigonometric equation, before that I want to talk, if I say 1 is equals to 1, 1 equals to 1, what it is? It is an identity. Okay, this is an identity. Why? Because whatever value of x you will put, it will be 1 equals to 1. But if I say x plus 1 is equals to 0, this is not an identity. This is what? This is an equation, because LHS will be equals to RHS only whenever x is equals to minus 1. So this is the root of the equation. Now similar type of things also arises in what? In trigonometry. Just like you might have studied the simplest trigonometric identity, sine square x plus cos square x is equals to 1, sec square x is equals to 1 plus tan square x, cosec square x is equals to 1 plus cot square x. These were the three basic identities. There are other also, but let's stick to this. Now, whenever for all allowed values of x, whatever allowed values of x are there, for all those values, you will find LHS equals to RHS, whatever the value of x. But when I say sine of x is equals to 1 by 2 or sine of x is equals to 0, then in that case, what will happen? In that case, it will not be satisfied for all values of x. It will be only satisfied for some particular values of x. In trigonometric ratios identities, you might have studied some things like whenever sine theta is equal to 0. So what is theta? Theta can be n pi. For all integral multiples of pi, sine theta is 0. Similarly, what is when cos theta is 0? Cos theta is 0 whenever theta is an odd multiple of pi by 2. Do you remember for tan theta, while defining the domain of tan theta, we used to say what? We used to say that tan theta is sine theta by cos theta cannot be equal to 0. So cos theta is 0 at odd multiples of pi by 2. At those values, tan theta will not be defined. So that's same thing we are using over here. So I'm just giving you context. Okay. The next thing, like if I say tan theta is equals to 0. So tan theta equals 0 whenever sine theta is 0. So theta is equals to n pi. Similarly, simple other things which you have studied is sine theta equals to 1. So sine theta will be 1 whenever theta is equals to what? 2n pi plus pi by 2. Cos theta will be equals to 1 whenever theta is what? 2n pi. In all of them, n is a integer. Okay, for all of them. If I say, let's say sine theta is equals to minus 1, cos theta equals to minus 1. So sin theta minus 1, theta will be 2n pi minus pi by 2. cos theta equals to minus 1 whenever it is an odd multiple of pi. For even multiples of pi, cos theta is 1. For odd multiples of pi, cos theta is minus 1. These are simple things which you can understand through the graph, which you might have understood. If you want to have something, then we can discuss in our doubt discussions. Okay. If you do not understand any part of it, then you can mark it, but you have to make your own notes along with it. Okay. So these are the things which you have already studied. Okay, you know them, how it happens and what it happens. So you know all of those. Okay, are you getting this? Okay, so that you can see what is written, I will just hide my video. You can see over there. Okay. Now, let's move forward. But what is the problem? Why we are studying this separately? The main problem with this is the graphs. Look, I will show you something very practically. Okay. Now you can see this is the graph of y equals to sin x. Okay. This is a graph of y equals to sin x. Okay, I have already plotted it for you. Now for y equals to sin x, let's add up another one. Okay, let's say y equals to 1 by 2. Okay. Now you can see this graph y equals to 1 by 2. This is shown here in green. Okay. But this graph of y equals to sin x is shown in the blue. Now you can see here there are many intersection points. One is this, other is this, this. You can see those points. Okay. So you can understand this. There is not only one single value of x for which sin theta will be equals to 1 by 2 or sin x will be equals to 1 by 2. There will be infinite values. So how we will understand those infinite values? But you should also understand that all trigonometric functions, all these 6 trigonometric functions are periodic in nature. That means they repeat their values after a certain instance. Okay. So in order to find those values, we can create an expression. Look, giving you just some angles for which the equation is satisfied, that those are some roots, but those are not. There are two types of solutions in trigonometric equations. One is simply a root. If I say sin theta is equals to 1 by 2, then theta can be equals to pi by 6. Okay. Or theta can be equals to 5 pi by 6, but in such a way there will be infinite roots. So if I want to express all the roots of this equation, then how I can do that? So in order to do that, we require to create a general solution. So in this chapter, we will be dealing how to write the general solution. Okay. And in the second thing, we will be discussing how the different type of questions can be solved. Okay. So this is just the introductory video. We will talk about the further thing in the next video. I am generally from my side, I am keeping the video short so that you enjoy your videos in a short duration. Okay, and you can find those videos in a segregated manner so that you can understand each and every part separately. Okay, so see you in the next video.